Scott, talking about Alex. He said he's playing. He said he's doing really good. How's he doing?
He's doing fine. He's doing fine. I mean, he's got to get back in there and demonstrated performance is going to build his confidence and self-esteem and all that stuff. But he's got to get on the court and do it. He was out for about 3 or 4 days because he bruised the knee. It was it may have been the other knee, but he missed 3 days and he came back a little bit yesterday. But, he just got to play his way through it and start playing.
What is the goal of the blue white scrimmage? What do you hope to see and find out about your team?
Just want him to get out in front of people and see who plays well in front of people. But other than that,
so are you still trying to figure out kind of who plays for who and the rotations and that kind of stuff?
No real rotation yet, but we'll split the teams and then we'll also play with the 3 guards. So I may change teams as we go. Just to, we'll all get a look at stuff, but probably do that.
Porter said that Willis has been shooting it really well, and Derek said he's changed his shot a little bit, trying to stop leaning into it, and also said he shot it well. What have you seen from that and from him?
Well, when he lets it go, you think it's going in now. Now he's just, again, a lot of times when you're trying to get back on the floor and get your feet underneath you, don't do 1,000 things. I know I'm going to be doing these 2 or 3 things, and that's all I'm telling you. Shoot the ball, 1 dribble pull-ups, defend and rebound, block some shots, fly up and down the court. Don't show us your whole repertoire of your game. We just do those, build from there to expand your game. So he's been doing fine though.
Can you tell if Derek's confidence is better than it's been the last couple of years?
He is. He's mature. He's, part of this is not just as a basketball player. It's just growing as a person, knowing who you are and what you're about, and he's been great.
A few more weeks into practice, what's the biggest area of improvement that you've seen?
Well, there's 2 things that this team, if we want to be serious about where we're going with this, got to fight. Fight doesn't mean punch and swing and grab. Fight means 50-50 balls. Fight means you're not afraid to dive on the floor, do extra things, take charges, full rotations. You just fight. The other thing about fight is before you catch the ball, you're in a fight. Before the man you're guarding catches the ball, you begin to play. That's fight. We don't know that yet. The other thing is you got to value possessions. In other words, shot selection, turnover, assist-to-turnover ratio, valuing each possession. So it doesn't matter what we run, just value the possession. It doesn't matter how we're defending, just fight. Fight on both ends of the ball, and let's value possessions, and then we'll be okay. That's all we're working on right now.
Are some of the freshmen getting that slowly but surely?
Slowly.
Is that where Alex coming all the way back is so
Yes.
important to you, that
Yes.
fight part of it?
Yes, lead the nation in rebound. Just be a beast. All the other stuff will come in time. Lead the nation in rebound. Focus on one thing. Let's get that down. Build your confidence in yourself, in your body. Through that, you can do that. And then let's begin to rebuild the rest of the stuff.
In the same way, do you give each guy kind of 1 or 2 things that they need to focus on?
Yeah, I do. Then I tell them, you do that, you're not going to be playing much when they do the other stuff.
What about
I
Scout?
said, do these 3. Now, where did that come from? That brings you over to the bench. So, yeah.
What about Scout? How do you see him improve throughout this process?
He's done good. He still has to fight more, has to go get tough rebounds, block more shots, be more, react on offense and defense quicker, think and see and be ready before. Again, a lot of stuff that he's done has not been based on that. So this is all new, but he's good.
And who's the guy you've had who was pretty good in practice, but when he got out in front of people, he really just turned it on?
We've had, I don't know. Over the years, I've done this so long, I can't remember back to guys I would say, but I have had some that look really good in practice, and then get in front of people when they smell popcorn, and then they don't play as well. I mean, but I would say that you have gamers. If you're going to be any good, you got to have 1 or 2 game guys. In other words, when the game's on the line, they want to make the play. It doesn't mean they have to. It means they're not afraid to miss the game-winning shot. And I think we have a couple of those on this team. But you got to, let's get in the game and let's see who takes the shot when it really matters. We don't make them all. If you remember Brandon Knight, he missed 4 or 5 before we made our run at the end of the year in the tournament, where he made every game-winning shot, which put us into the Final Four.